you go 60 miles an hour down the road, roll down the window, just stick your hand out the window.
Yeah.
You have to use muscle energy to not have your hand blown backwards against 60 miles an hour of air against your open palm. Just try that next time. See what kind of energy that requires. And that's 60 miles an hour. Now imagine 5 miles per second, 10 miles per second, 20 miles per second. You toast.
How deep did the asteroid that hit and killed the dinosaurs, how deep did that thing go in the first second?
What was that? That was a 150-mile diameter crater, something like that. I forgot the exact numbers. So there's a relationship between the depth of a crater and the diameter and the mass of the thing. So, no, it goes miles down. I mean, it's...
Miles?
Oh, yeah. The asteroid itself was the size of Mount Everest. So the asteroid itself is like 5 miles across. So it's deep. No, you just don't mess with this. By the way, the crater in Arizona, called Meteor Crater for obvious reasons, that can sink a 60-story building. And that's not even a mile across. And now we're talking about a crater more than 100 miles across that took out the dinosaurs.
That famous one in Arizona can sink a 60-story building?
If you put dirt up to the rim of that crater, you can bury a 60-story building.
Wasn't that an instance where they were looking for the raw materials that caused that crater? Because they thought that they could mine it.
Correct. They first thought it was volcanic, and the geologist thought it was volcanic again. But one geologist in particular, he's saying, no, this is an impact crater. And well, if it's an impact crater, where is the meteorite? It must be buried down here. And so there were miners. There were iron miners who bought the land so they can get this huge meteor that they were sure was just sitting down there that they could mine for its natural resource. And they could not find the meteor. That's because it hit at high speed velocity. It was a high velocity impact, which means its collision energy was greater than the binding energy even of the iron atoms itself. And 90% of that thing vaporized on impact.
Wow.
This meteor crater was dug in a few seconds. This crater was made. What's freaky about it is you walk up to it, you can't see it because the rim of the crater, it just looks like a ridge line. The rim is raised above the plane of the area, right? Because when you press down, it raises it up a bit. So you just walk up to it, and then you come up to the ledge, and then it's like... This is nearly a mile diameter hole in the ground.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, it's a stunning encounter with the forces of nature.
And the fact that there's so many of those particles just floating around out there that could easily just slam right in.
That was nothing. That's.
How big was that one, you think?
That was about I don't know, 20 yards across, something like that. Yeah,
oh my God, that's nothing.
That's nothing.
That's it? 20 yards?
Yeah, maybe between 20 and 40 yards.
20 yards is the size of this building.
Yeah, that's right.
From that garage to that front door is
now
exactly
make that kind of
19
spherical.
yards.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Right. That's nothing, and that's the kind of thing that can get close enough that you don't even see, and then it's too late.
And
now,
those
of course, that's not going to render you extinct. That's not going to make us extinct, but it'll make a very bad day for a city.
Yeah.
Okay?